For men under the age of 35, Jordan Peterson is an extremely influential man. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, the fact that he has a positive influence on many, many men upsets people. And I have no idea why. There are so many people that absolutely hate Jordan Peterson and criticize him on the daily. Now, I don't agree with everything that Jordan Peterson has ever said. There are a lot that I really disagree with. But there's also things that I've said that I now disagree with. We change as people, and maybe if you speak as much as someone like Jordan Peterson or even me, you're going to say things that you don't always agree with. I think that everything that he does is done in a way where he tries to help people. And I think that has to be a positive thing, right? But I would never call him a violent man. Ever. Could you? This is what he's being labelled as now. A violent man. Let's dive into that. But first, a quick sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, safety and security are two very important aspects of daily internet life. Did you know every single day there are dirty little soy boys out there trying to do you harm? And most internet users aren't even aware of it. You are unprotected on the internet, particularly in Australia with new data surveillancing laws rushed through Parliament, meaning the government can have your device collected, your data collected, and take over your social media. Don't you wish there was someone out there to protect you? Well, there is. And their name is Surfshark VPN. Surfshark turns you into an anonymous and hard to trace online user. Do you know what geo-blocking is? Let me talk about that. Disney Plus or Netflix, these streaming sites, they have particular content that is only available in certain countries. Your access shouldn't be tied to your nationality, but Surfshark gives you all the access you need. Just connect to the service, refresh the page, and access granted. I use Surfshark every single day, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. And I think you should as well. And if you use the promo code BUTSMAN, you will get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. Surfshark also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk. Surf by your own set of rules, ladies and gentlemen. Go and check out Surfshark today and support them for supporting this channel. Now, back to the video. So I recently stumbled across a hilarious Instagram account. They're called Kaleidoscope News. Now, it's a news site, allegedly. I do not take anything they say seriously, but let's call them a news site, okay? Okay. Let's have a bit of a look at the... Oh, she, her. It's strange to give media companies pronouns, but sure. And then it gets better. Fat Liberation Podcast, @Fattenize. Oh my God. But more! For all your vibrator needs, head to Happy Mash. What the fuck, ladies? You are way too open about jamming your pussies full of fucking equipment. You think men are mad at you for taking back your orgasms? No, just fucking be a bit more discreet. It's the same as if I started every video by going, "G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I love blowjobs, but because I'm a busy man, I bought a robot to suck my dick. You can get yours today as well. And take back the blowjobs from the women. The women can't be trusted with the blowjobs." You see what I'm saying? Advertising the Cum Guzzler 800 on social media is me being a bit gross. That's all we're saying, all right? Just be a bit discreet, would you? In saying that, check out the link below to find out how you can jerk off hands-free and get your life back. Wow. Anyway, Kaleidoscope. If you click their link, it gets better. Formerly known as the Nasty Woman Club. I love how the feministy language tried to own the word bitch and nasty. I don't think the word bitch and nasty goes far enough with a lot of these people. The only word is a word that men have reserved for other men they don't like. The word These women aren't nasty, they're God, look at these. Rebel Wilson's internalized fat phobia. That's an entire 23-minute podcast episode. Mid-sized influencers taking over the plus size space. How do you take yourself seriously? Towels don't seem to cover my fat body. I don't know. Fucking sort your own problems out. What's wrong with you? No. You know what? I'll give you a hand. Here's one way to help with your problems. Delete Uber Eats from your phone. Now. And then there's even Demi Carla, whoever she is, who's mad at Jack Black because he's helping a charity called Autism Speaks. Why? Because they want to find a cure for autism, but Kaleidoscope News thinks that there shouldn't be a cure for autism because there's nothing wrong with being autistic. And sure, there's nothing wrong with it, but wouldn't you rather you're not? And I also imagine they're only talking about autistic people who can play the piano really well. They're not talking about people like, for example, my brother, who can't speak and can't look after himself because he's severely autistic and relies on my parents. I imagine you weren't, referring to people in those situations who would love a cure. You fucking dumb c***s. But, ladies and gentlemen, we can't go past the Instagram feed. I encourage you to have a look here. It's hilarious, okay? Plus size clothing giant called out for using straight size models. You fucking Sweden just built the world's first female crash test dummy. Wow, I thought gender was a social construct. Why would that matter? Well, here's one. In unsurprising news, the most powerful stars in Australia are white. Yuck! And here's old love for some reason playing with vibrators on the ground. Yeah, let me get the blowjob machine out and take a photo of it. I'm sure everyone will be cool with that. Anyway, when you go back to November 21st, they posted this. Donald Trump, Jordan Peterson, Kanye West, and Andrew Tate have all been unbanned from Twitter thanks to evil Elon Musk. This isn't about free speech. This is about violent men having platforms where they can spread hatred and influence to the next generation of young boys and men. Now forget Trump, forget West, forget Andrew Tate. Jordan Peterson is not violent. What the fuck are you injecting into your veins, you crackhead? Think about what she said there. Now, I'm assuming her gender is, I think it's this Demi chick. I don't know. No one's attached to the post. But basically, if it is Demi just said this, that it's not about free speech. It's about Jordan Peterson being violent. What? And using his platform to spread hatred. What has he ever said that is hateful? No idea. No fucking idea. You can disagree with him, that's fine. But what has he ever said that is hateful or violent? There's differences between disagreeing with someone and thinking they are genuinely a bad, violent, horrible human being. That is in no way him. No way. I tell you what's harmful, posting shit like this. There's nothing wrong with being fat. Oh my God, why are you so scared of being fat? I'm fat, I'm happy, I live a great life. Why is fatness always depicted as the worst thing someone could ever be in the world? Well, listen here, mate. Telling young boys that they need to get their shit together, that young men need to pull their heads in and get things done in their life is not violence. It is not hateful and it is not harmful. Telling people that it's okay to be fat, you should be happy to be fat, and you should continue being fat, that is harmful. That is harmful. The fact of the matter is this, particularly for young men, but women as well. To be successful in this, no, fuck that, for any gender, it doesn't matter, all right? And this is probably why women don't work in as many CEO roles as men do, because they don't have instilled into their being these particular attitudes. You need to be aggressive to get ahead in the business world. You need to be cranky, shitty, you need to be fired up and attack things head on. You need to work harder than everybody else in the room and not give up. These are things that Jordan Peterson instills in people. This is the things that he absolutely gives people the power to use themselves or utilize themselves. He allows people to harness this shit. He does it with words. He does it with stories. Hundreds of thousands of people all over the world, men, women, whatever, have paid good money to go and see this man give university-like lectures. Millions have purchased his books. Why? To better themselves. The exact opposite of what you're trying to do. You're trying to turn people into weak forms of themselves, and that is absolutely deplorable. I can say with absolute certainty, 99.9% certainty, that no one has ever done anything violent because of listening to Jordan Peterson. And he certainly hasn't said anything to encourage violence. But I can say this, without a doubt, with 99.9% certainty, fuck you to the moon, kaleidoscope. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodle of wow. Bye-bye.